Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a 16 by 20 inch canvas and hopefully enough colors so that I can make some cups full and maybe a scoop pan out of this green one. And I'm just going to keep squeezing colors in here as long as they'll allow me. And if I can't squeeze them in, I'll pour them in. I'm going to want that again, so probably I need to skewer that out. Ouch. That might be the first time I ever stabbed my thumb with a skewer tip. Okay, so that's taking too long. Everything takes me too long right now. I am going to, oh, that was a gorgeous color combination I saw in there. Like I said, I'm just going to keep squeezing colors in here. I'm almost out of copper. It's definitely time for me to run to the store. They don't have to make any sense. They just have to be something that I like at the time. So, oh, that's the black enamel. I'm going to throw some of that in there too. And that's an Anita's White Pearl. And this is a color shifting folk art purple that just stopped coming out, darn. I want some gold. I'm not going to get much. A lot of these bottles have plugged up in the last... It's hot out here today. It's a little different. So I'm going to put that aside for a moment. Give myself some of this blue because I can. That's the name of my book on the Amazon link, by the way. Oh boy, come on. Alright, I can have some. I can't have as much as I want. Ah! That was somewhat satisfying, actually. So I'm going to try and make the configuration of colors different, but I think the truth is if I was trying to make them the same, I couldn't, so... Where's my copper? What's left of my copper is over there. So the whole point to doing these as randomly as possible, in as many different colors as possible, is that when I put them down onto the canvas, I put them down in overlapping ribbons, and just generally tip the canvas to try and make it change things up a little. And I'm never positive that I'm going to get something I love, but I'm always pretty sure that if I use the colors that I like, and I have only colors that I like basically, that I'll be lucky enough. That green really didn't... That did not give me enough green. I've got another green. I've got another green over here. Maybe it's the luck of the draw, maybe I'm just lucky with colors, I don't know what it is, but so far so good. I'm not putting, am I, magenta next to that? I guess I am. That's not the magenta I wanted anyway. Ooh, that sunk. Alright, I said the more bizarre the better, so we're definitely getting what I wished for. And I think I'm just about as done. I want to try my little container, so I've got 2 ring pour cups, and I'm going to put a bunch of white, I don't want it to be enamel, in the bottom, because I want to see what it's going to do. As far as shovels go, that's not coming out anymore. Floetrol booger snakes abound. Wow, time for more paint in there. Somebody told me I was supposed to call them that again, so I decided to do so. Pretty much all the same colors as I've been using. I definitely just want to play with this container though. I haven't put any yellow in there. I'm not sure that that's even a good idea. And I have gold. I'm not going to try and get it out of that bottle anymore. And if I like this, I might be sorry because I don't think I've got nearly enough paint in there. So spend 10 minutes. Not my MO to spend 10 minutes setting things up. That is the Sargent's Pearl I've been using. I am not going to spread a base layer of paint on this canvas. I am going to try and get my bottles mostly out of my way. And I kind of want to start with a shovelful. And I don't know how I'm going to scrape that down. Now I am definitely starting randomly because I want a bunch of random marks. And I do intend on tipping. And if I don't mess with them too much, they may not turn to mud, but you can never tell, actually. So I'm going to prop that up a little bit so it tips down. That's kind of cool. It makes me want to pull out that white that I just shook up and put some of it right in there. That's what happens to me lots of times. I'm like, I like that negative space, so I'm going to use it. I want some more of my Sargent's or Anita's added into that cup, and I suppose it could be yellow. Oh, I didn't use any of my Prussian blue, son of a gun. Alright, now we have a little tiny bit of yellow, which is probably as much as I ever need. So what I'm going to do, as I warned you, find an edge catcher. Blow away all these weird things that are not supposed to be here. Actually, I'm going to tip all that down because I like what I've got so far. And we'll just imagine that it's going to become a potential scape of some kind. Let's make all that paint roll over and then let it go back on. Because I can. And we're just going to keep going in this manner as long as I can make paint roll. So I'm going to go ahead and use a conglomeration of overlapping rings and ribbons. And the one thing I lost in there was my folk art. You know what? I need my glasses again. It's all well and good pouring colors into a cup, but then when you're looking for the spaces in the canvas and you can't see them, you know. And I am going to just keep giving myself permission to fill in between the colors, because I like the effect of the laciness of the gaps. The negative space is good for me. And I could potentially combine a lot of these things at some point. I'm going to try not to lose anything I've got. And if it never looks like any sort of scape at all, that might be okay with me too. I'm going to bring another edge catcher, maybe a smaller one, just for that one section. Actually, I've got two sections there, don't I? And I might be able to let that all flow down and fill in a bunch of space and then flow over, which looks pretty neat for me, to me so far. And I want that puddle, and instead of letting it roll down, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that puddle that I'm squeezing, I'm going to move it up one space and flow it right back onto the canvas and squeeze it. And I'm going to grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, available on my Amazon link under Show More, and take any of the paint that seems to be excess on my edge catcher and put it in the little gaps and just tap on that zone. I'm going to use any and all of that right now and just put it down over here. because paint will flow to paint, and even if it's not paint that I want to see there, that's okay, because other paint will probably swallow it up. So that's kind of cool so far. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if I care. Okay, that's purple. It's probably more of that than I need, but I wanted the color below it to come out. And there's no rule about how you get the color to fill the area you want to fill at all. So I'm just sort of nudging. That is too small of a skewer, but that color, because there's a blob of it there and a blob of it there, it's going to fill in however I tip it. I could probably also blow that a little bit. This might be one of the only times that doesn't sound like a completely out of line thing to say. Sorry, Mom. Mom's not alive. I love those colorful stripes. I'm eating that orange color that I really liked. But I am going to keep whatever... Oh, I'm flowing right off. You know what I need? I need another edge catcher right on my tile. So why don't I just use the one I've already used, since it's handy and schmutzy already. You know what? I don't want any more of that right there. I'm just going to use my finger and call that good. And go back to playing fast and loose with paint. Wondering what other color I might want up there. And I know I have a color, oh yes, that I have not used a lot of today, and I wish I had. And that white pearl is working for me. But I think I like it with this purple. I see that thing that does not belong. And I'm just going to pull it out because I don't know where my tweezers are, and they're bound to be right here. There they are. Cool. Next time. Alright. So any gaps I see on the edge of my canvas, I can quick touch. I'm going to play fast and loose with paint and try and let it fill in where it wants to without falling over the side. And I may still let everything fall over the side and collect it. Because wherever it's heavily flowing, then that's where it will create a path. And it's cool, we're getting some stripes from down below also at the same time. And I'm thinking I'm just going to keep that paint and use it. Whoa! Almost lost it. So, time to pull out a OXO omelet turning spatula and take some of my paint, put it right back on my canvas, maybe even just touch it in places. Let's use the rest. Because I can. That's the name of my book on the Amazon link under Show More. On the first Amazon list. So this looks way more like an abstract than any potential scape I've ever seen. But that doesn't mean I couldn't change it into something by adding a tree! Or trees, or mountain, or sky. But the lay of the land is pretty bizarre and I'm liking it a lot. So hopefully whatever... Yes, I am. I'm pouring something off and I can't believe it. And filling in with my finger. I got some cool cells. I probably could have used some more pink enamel. It's on my shopping list. Oh, that reminds me. I still need to go pick up my order from Michael's today. Had a something of a sale and 20% off if you used a coupon code. So you know I did. I want to thank everybody who contributes to help keep me going and enters the drawing for $10 donation. I really appreciate you guys so much. So I've got paint in my cup, and if I want to use it, nothing's going to stop me. Whoop, except for that lump. And I think I want to do what? What do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to do that. Don't ask me why. I can't believe I have more paint than I need. I really didn't think that was possible right here, right now. I don't want that cute little area to go away. I am just going to keep juggling and letting paint flow off and fill in and flow back. And I'm going to scrape off my drips with my finger. And I see I've got a spot here that I can just stick some of that color right in there. And then I have to decide what goes on the bottom half, which could be anything. Could become a sky tomorrow, but that would mean I have paint left and I have to make another video. Let me have a look at this for a minute. This is just really cool. The most bizarre landscape ever. And I'm inclined to put black in at the top and put a yellow moon in it and just call it good. I've got other color left, but I can pour that pretty quickly. I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and if you want to get in touch with me, my email address is below the video. I also give classes. I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I kind of want some white along that edge, and I don't know how the pearl will react, but I think I would like to find out. And I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and then I'm going to have to, quick like a bunny, use up my other paint from my shovel. I'm going to wipe that spatula off. I'm going to throw that one in the bucket. Actually, I'm just going to grab my last one. I'm going to squeeze that paint right down there. I like bizarre scapes. I'm getting my wish. I really wanted to get outside my comfort zone as far as patterns went, and I think I accomplished that very well. I'm just going to tap off my spatula. I probably could have used blue. If I want more color in my sky, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Right now, I'm out of time. And I definitely can't put a moon in there right now because it's definitely too black. But I do want to tip that up. I want to tip it down first and then up, actually. So why don't I do that? So we get a really interesting white line at the top. Very cool. Maybe that's going to be all I need. I'm going to flow that over that way. I still want to put a moon in there. Alright, I've got paint on my fingers and it's going in the cup. I love you guys. Check other videos for more information. Share my videos at will. It helps me out. Watch them longer. It's the only thing that the YouTube algorithm understands. I love you guys. There's 86,000 of you. Thank you for the thumbs up and the wonderful comments. Thank you for the donations. Check the end screen for the exhibition video that will tell you what the prizes are for this coming month as far as the drawing winner choices go. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. It's on Facebook, and there are others there. If you have any questions, please just ask me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I'm going to torch the painting to release the bubbles caught in the paint. My paint pouring recipe is under the video. Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links are also. I love you guys. I will see you anon. Whoa. There's a puddle of water. If I'm torching when you go, you'll understand. We got some great cells, some really funky patterns. And I can get rid of that little tweaky thing.